What's up, contractors? I'm about to critique a random company's website, and it's all dependent on what these two wheels tell me to do. Carpentry in Seattle. So let's see if we can find a website that's actually good, or if it's not making it rain leads, but we'll find out. Here we go. All right, so we got Carpenter in Seattle. Now, there's no point to go to page 5 or page 10 to say, oh, here's this website, it sucks. Because like, in all reality, nobody's gonna get that far. If you're not on page 1, there's not really much of a shot to get clicked on, let alone if you're page 10 or number 10 on page 1. So let's come down. We'll choose LS Carpentry. Here is the whole idea of a website. It's supposed to do 2 things. 1, make it easy for customers to contact you. All right, if your main way of getting in contact with people is through phone number, then make that super easy and super apparent. If it's to fill out a form, again, super easy, super apparent. In this case, coming in, okay, you gotta scroll down a little bit, but imagine on just about every single website you go on, the contact button, the buy now, the shopping cart is all on the top right of the website. So that's what people naturally think to look for a contact. And if that's not there, then you got issue number 1. You need to make it your website similar to other websites, not just in the contracting world, but across your customers' other online websites that they use. If it strays away from what they're used to, it's a negative, and they already start to distrust you even more, which sounds crazy, and trust me, I know it does. That's just the way that it is. All right, so that's the very first thing that we see here. Now, the website, the second thing is after you tell them how to, here's how you establish contact with us, is number 2 is you need to be trusting. You need to show people that you can actually help them out with their problem. And here's what I mean by that. If you come in as the carpenter, look, we put on the best siding ever. We will blow you away with our siding. Everybody loves it. Ask your neighbor, you're gonna love this siding. That's great. However, a contractor, unfortunately, is a commodity until they prove that they're not. Until they can show that you're actually a consultant and you can step in and put on siding to increase curb appeal, solving a problem, then you become the consultant. Otherwise, you are just another person out there. It's just like, marketing companies, right? You're just another person that can just generate leads or say generate leads until you prove otherwise that you're actually helping me grow my business. And that is how you as a carpenter can stand out. Talk about why you're doing what you're doing, right? Why are people hiring you? They want to increase their curb appeal? Talk about that. All right, if they want to put in new cabinets, you need to focus on why. Why does somebody want to put in new cabinets at their home? Is it because they want new cabinets and an updated look? Or is it because maybe they love to entertain and they always have people over and they feel embarrassed by that? If that's what most of your customers are going through, you need to speak about that because it lets them know, hey, look, I got your back. You can trust me because I know what you're going through deep down. I know you don't just want cabinets. You want to stop feeling embarrassed when you invite everybody over from your family for Thanksgiving dinner or for birthdays or whatever it is. So you really got to speak to people's whys, more so pushing your product. Takes you from a commodity to a consultant, and that's when you can really demand the big bucks. Speaking of demanding the big bucks, if you are looking or you're in this area where you're, it's really expensive. Seattle's not cheap. I've been there before. If you're asking for all these high ticket, customers and stuff, you got to have a website that doesn't say powered by Weebly, right? Nothing stands out about this, hey, this is a free website more than saying, hey, look, this contractor doesn't want to spend money on a real website. So what else are they going to try to skip money on? And as a customer, I'm thinking it's me. Make sure you get a legit website. So that is really what you want to be focusing on. Let me just click on the kitchen page. And the kitchen page, it looks like it's all one kitchen. Yes, you want to showcase your work because you want to sell the product, then sell yourself. However, this is all one project. So it looks like it's just, you can nail one project and that's about it. And it's one project from a long time ago. So if this is your website, I apologize. So you need to have more stuff on there, more variety. Talk about why people are going to be hiring you. What problems are you truly solving, and break that down and do it in a nice, orderly fashion so people will actually stop and read it. Because these days people don't read, right? They don't like to read websites because think of how fast the world goes. All right, it needs to be nice, bulleted out, emotional, and then showcase your work. So I've got one of our clients that we built a website for, kitchen remodeler down in Atlanta. Comes in, nice big image, schedule the consultation. That's really what we're going for. Some bullet points right there to say, here's why. Will people read the top part? Maybe. However, these bullet points make people want to stop. So you need to really focus on separating stuff out. And the first thing we say is, you shouldn't feel isolated from your guests in your kitchen. So the first thing we do is hit on emotion, which means if you feel isolated in your current kitchen, we got you, because we know what you're going through and we can help that. We also then go through social proof. We've been on HGTV, see us on Home Advisor or Angie or BBB, or shoot, even Google, right? Which you may be thinking, well, everybody's on Google, but just by having a name out there that people can trust and they know Google, it actually does help and it works. You should love your kitchen features. We talk about some of the things that, hey, you want to add a bit of flair to your kitchen? We can help with that. Unique appliances, things like that. Just stand out. Make it super easy. Your dream kitchen in 3 easy steps. Talk about your vision. We'll create your new kitchen. Wow your guests. If you overcomplicate it and go, look, we've got a 19-part process, people are going to jump. Make it super easy. Lay it all out there for transparency. We just have this little guide, so if people want to download the guide, well, now we have their email address if we want to then market to them later on. Because think about it, not everybody wants to spend $20,000 on a new kitchen. A lot of people want to spend 10, or they want to spend 20, but they can't afford it right now. They want to just do it in 5 years down the road. So what do? We have their email address and we just market to them over and over and over till they're finally ready. People love to buy, they hate being sold to. Now we showcase some of the kitchens that they've done, just to show a little bit of variety there. Kitchen's meant for more. The kitchen has the power to connect people. Does yours? Again, going for the emotion. That's what we want here. Coming down, a couple of testimonials, schedule the consultation, you're out. So you hit on all the parts. We got the product, we've got the testimonials, we've got the emotion side of things. We tell you our process, so it's all transparent. And this right here will generate way more than something that just pushes a bunch of pictures from a while ago. So make sure when you look at your website, are you just selling the product, selling the widget, or are you now a consultant and you're there to help your customer get to the next part in their journey of connecting or being part of a family or whatever it is?